orbital overlap and hybridization. So first of all, you have to know how the sigma and the pi bond is formed. Okay, and then second is about macam mana nak form hybrid. Okay, hybrid orbital. Okay, and then how to draw the orbital overlap. First of all, so we have two approaches, two theories. First is about valence bond theory, and then molecular orbital theory. Kita tengok the valence bond theory. Okay, what is the valence bond? Means ada kaitan dengan valence electron lah. So valence bond theory is about a covalent bond that is formed by pairing of two electrons with opposite spin in the region of overlap of atomic orbital between two atoms. So means here, so for these both theories, it involve covalent bond, valence bond theory and also molecular orbital theory. So we know that in covalent bond, right, so it involves sharing of electron. So macam mana cara dia share? So cara dia share, dia kena overlap dia punya apa orbital. So overlapping orbital, so dia akan produce a bond, a single bond, or okay, or pi ataupun double bond or triple bond. Okay, so this overlapping areas here, it has high electron charge density. Macam tu lah cara dia, macam mana dia share tu, dia kena overlap. Okay. Alright, so there are two kind of bonds, sigma bond and also pi bond. So referring to your tutorial, so describe the formation of sigma and pi bond. So ni lah. So how that sigma bond is formed? It is resulting from end-to-end overlap. Alright, so let's say this is your fingers. So kalau end-to-end tu overlapping jari dengan jari. Okay, so kawasan yang overlapping area tu adalah ada apa? A high density of electron. So that is sigma bond. Usually occur for the px orbital. So let's say this one px, this one px, so the overlap. Okay. So form sigma bond. But if pi bond, let's say dia kata side to side. Side to side means tapak tangan. Dengan tapak tangan sini, side to side. Okay. Side to side. So it will form pi bond. So resulting of end-to-end overlap usually involve px with px orbital. Right, so it has highest electron density along the bond axis. So bond axis here is referred to px lah. So this one, the bond form can be free rotated. Nah, dia boleh senang nak rotate. Okay, so all single bond consists of sigma bond. Okay, alright, so we can see here, for example, like H2 molecule. Right, so we know that for each atom, when combined, so it will achieve duplet. So and then the electron, valence electrons for hydrogen is located in 1s. So maksudnya ada tempat kosong kat sini, ada tempat kosong kat sini. So overlapping is involved between 1s with 1s orbital. Macam ni. So the region, the orbital region, so we have to draw spin up and spin down. So this is how the electron are shared. Okay, and it will form sigma bond. Single bond consists of sigma bond. Alright, so another example, it all can occur between s overlapping of s and p orbital. For example, like HF molecule, HF. So hydrogen, it have one valence electron, okay, located in 1s. Whereas for fluorine, so it has 7 valence electron, and then it need one more electron to achieve octet. Jadi S kena share satu elektron, F pun kena share satu elektron. Dekat kawasan yang kosong, macam ni kosong dekat 1s. Ini yang kosong dekat P kan. Jadi dia kena overlap. 1s orbital overlap with 2p orbital, so it will form sigma bond. So overlapping area, you have to draw arrow up and arrow down to show the electron spin. Okay. Alright, so another example also can happen between overlapping p orbital and p orbital. For example, like F2 molecule. So both F2 atom needs another one electron to achieve octet. Jadi kalau tengok semua penuh. 2S penuh, 2P ada 2 yang penuh, yang tak penuh, yang kosong, yang hujung sekali ni. Jadi so yang hujung ni dia akan overlap. So the overlapping occur here between 2P and 2P. So mesti berlaku dekat apa? Dekat end to end in order to form sigma bond. Okay, boleh? So kita tengok pula contoh pi bond. So pi bond usually occur between side to side overlap. Okay, and then occur with multiple bond, either double or triple bond. Right, so we can see above, and the region here is above and below the sigma bond axis. Okay, nanti kita tengok macam mana. Alright, so one pi bond hold 2 electron that move through both region. So this one is restricted rotation. Maksudnya double bond, we can know that double bond kan lebih kuat kan. Jadi dia nak putar tu tak boleh, susah nak putar. Okay, cuba tengok kat sini. So oxygen molecule, so actually it has double bond here. Mungkin typing ke apa tak tahu. So double bond O, ni double bond O. So double bond consists of 1 sigma and 1 pi. Okay, 1 sigma and 1 pi. That's why dia dapat double bond. Alright, so as we can see here, both oxygen needs another 2 electron to achieve octet. So the first overlapping, 2p and 2p, it will form the sigma bond. Tapi dalam part CX lah. Ni dalam position part CX. Macam ni. So dia akan dapat sigma bond. Okay, and then overlapping area you have to draw spin up and spin down. As for the second overlapping, okay, also involve 2p. Sebab tadi kita dah pakai dah px, jadi kita kena pakai yang lain lah, sama ada py ataupun pz. Let's say yang ni adalah position untuk pz. Jadi pz overlap dengan pz. Okay, so however untuk pi ni, dia akan form pi bond. Dia tak nampak kan dia punya overlap, tak nampak yang kawasan overlapping region, tak nampak kan. Jadi that's why kena lukis ni macam bridge ni, jambatan ni. So kena lukis jambatan baru nampak dia macam seolah-olah dia apa, dia overlap lah. So the overlapping area for the pi electron, okay, pi bond ni dia atas dengan bawah. Region ni atas dengan bawah. Tengah-tengah ni adalah untuk yang pi bond, untuk yang sigma bond. Boleh? Kalau you ada persoalan masa lepas ni kita take contoh. Right, next, use or apa? For the pi bond also occur in triple bond. So if triple bond, it must have 1 sigma. So biasanya sigma dia mesti form end to end, overlapping end to end, only involve for px. Okay? And then the other 2 is referring to the pi bond. So maksudnya kita tengok, nitrogen atom needs another 3 electron to achieve octet. So the first overlapping involves px. Ni px. Dapatlah sigma. Okay. Alright. So the second overlapping also involve 2p and 2p. Tadi sebab tadi dah pakai px. Kita pakai yang lain, let's say py. So saya ambil yang saya ingat ni py. So py overlap with py. So because tak nampak dia punya overlap region, tak nampak kan. Jadi kita kena lukis yang macam jambatan ni lah. And then you have to label pi. Okay. Alright. So and the third overlapping also between 2p and 2p. Okay. 2p dengan 2p juga. Tapi sebab tadi dah pakai px, lepas tu dah pakai py. So kita akan ambil pz lah. Ni position pz yang tegak ni, yang menegak ni. Alright, so tak nampak dia punya overlapping, kena lukis macam bridge ni. And then inside of the loops, you have to draw spin up. Spin up and spin down. Macam ni lah. So now, kita nak jawab soalan tutor 1B. Kata apa? Use valence bond theory to explain the bond in HCl and show how the bond is formed by the overlapping of atomic orbital. Alright, so first you have to draw the Lewis structure. Right, next we want to check whether our Lewis structure is plausible or not. Okay, and then we want to identify whether the H and Cl atom is neutral or not. So you have to calculate the formal charge. Formal charge. Okay, so we start with hydrogen. Okay, Chan. Boleh kira Chan berapa formal charge for hydrogen?
Kosong.
Kosong. Cl?
Kosong.
Okay, good. Kosong So remember how to calculate. We have one valence electron. Okay, since hydrogen don't have any lone pair, just single bond. So single bond we count it 1. So equals to 0. Right, Cl 7 valence electrons. We have lone pair 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1, 7 equal to 0. So meaning that both are neutral. So now here we have to write the electronic configuration. Why we have to write the electronic configuration? So actually we want to identify the valence electron. So hydrogen is 1, so 1s 1. Okay, Cl 17 atom. Can you give me the electronic configuration for Cl?
1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5.
Okay, good. Okay, correct. 3s2, 3p5. So remember, this is about valence bond theory. So it only involves the valence electron. Kita nak tahu kat mana position dia kan. That's why kita kena tulis dia punya electronic configuration So after that, after we have done the Lewis structure and formal charge, right? So you have to write the orbital diagram. Okay. Okay, draw the orbital diagram for both center and also the terminal lah. Okay. The orbital diagram. So right here we have hydrogen. So located in 1s. Okay, spin up. Okay, and then Cl. So Cl no need to draw the orbital diagram for the inner electron. Just the valence electron only. Okay. So we have 3s. Okay, and then we have another 5 located in 3p. Okay. Alright, 3p like this. Okay, so draw the valence electron. So we can see clearly here the overlapping occur between between 1s of hydrogen with 3p orbital of Cl. Sini berlaku. Right, so next what should we do? So we draw the overlapping orbital. Okay, so nak lukis orbital overlap. Okay. Right, so overlapping between 1s. So what is the shape for S? Irfan?
Bulat.
Bulat, ya. Bulat ke?
Ya. Yeah. Circle kan?
Circle. So it's spherical shape. Okay. Kalau bulat tu maksudnya nampak dalam bentuk 2D kan? Okay, Akil. What is the shape for P?
Bentuk infinity.
Infinity. Ya, boleh lah. Sebenarnya bentuk apa? Dumbbell. Kan? Dumbbell macam ni. Okay. Right, so dumbbell. So meaning that, remember, so this one is consist of single bond. So dia ada sigma bond. Jadi sigma bond bila kita lukis P tu mesti yang kawasan PX lah. So kita recap balik. Yang kita dah belajar. Selalu kita lukis paksi X adalah yang mendatar macam ni. Jadi yang ni adalah PX. Ni PX. Okay. Ni kawasan PX. Lurus macam ni. Okay. So this is P Z. So lagi satu region adalah kawasan sini. atau sini. Mana-mana pun boleh. Sini atau sini. So let's say saya kawasan sini. So this is referring to PY. Ni kawasan PY. Jadi kalau untuk sigma, dia mesti involve yang PX. Okay, PZ ni untuk pi, PY pun untuk pi. Jadi ini yang kita lukis ni adalah untuk PX ni. So for the kawasan overlapping tu, kena lukis spin up, spin down. And then you have to label the bond form here is sigma bond. And then this is hydrogen. Okay, this is hydrogen and this is what this is referring to Cl. Okay, now for this question, dia kata, dia suruh explain ya. So bila explain, so kita mention apa yang overlap dengan apa lah. So kita boleh buat macam ni, contoh ayat dia. N is the center and oxygen is the terminal. So kira balik. Okay. And then we have oxygen 1. So tambah. So since this is cation, has less electron. So minus 1. So become 10. Okay. Right, next, what should we do? So we have to
add lone pair.
Okay, before lone pair, kena minus dulu Minus 2, so we have 8. So now you complete the terminal. Okay, so minus 6. We have balance another 2. Then we have to place it on the center. Alright, so however, for the center is not complete yet. So as we can see here, it have only 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's why kena pindah lah. Pindah sini. Pindah sini. So therefore, the structure would be the triple bond. Oh, man. Okay. So don't forget to draw the lone pair. And lastly, since this is ion, so you have to draw the square bracket and also the charge. Right, so now in order to identify the charge here is refer to which atom? Nitrogen or oxygen? Kira-kira lah formal charge. So meaning that the oxygen is not neutral lah, positive 1. Okay, now okay dah. So kita nak lukis, nak tulis electronic configuration. Okay, right. So we start with nitrogen. So we know that the atom we have 7. 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Okay, oxygen we have 8. 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Alright, involved for the bond making is referring to the valence electron. Okay. However, bila kita kira yang tadi tu, kita kira formal charge, yang oksigen tadi bukan dah oksigen tu O. Kalau O dia ada 6 valence electron, kita kira tadi dapat 1 kan? That's why kena tolak 1 lah. So we have to remove, So remove 1 electron from the outermost subshell. 1 electron. Why? Since O plus kan? O plus ion. Okay, so kena tolak 1 dari sini. Alright, so selesai. Okay, next. After that, you have to draw the orbital diagram. Okay, orbital diagram. So remember for the orbital diagram, so only write for the valence electron. Nitrogen. Okay, we have 2. And then the other 3 is located in P. Single unpacked electron. Okay, for the oxygen. So now you have to write O plus since it's not neutral. They are the charge. Okay, so original neutral, it has 6 valence electron. So we already remove 1 from 2p. Okay, so we have 5 electron. So all single. Okay, right. So remove. Refer back to the Lewis structure. So we have triple bond consists of pi, 2 pi bond, and 1 sigma bond. 1 sigma bond. So kita nak tengok macam mana dia dapat overlap tu. So first overlapping to form sigma bond. Okay, so this one let's say to form sigma. Nak form sigma. Let's say this is px lah. Ini px Sebab dia mesti end to end kan. Alright, next. So second overlapping. Okay, to form sigma. Sigma tadi saya buat pi pula dah. Cakap sigma tulis pi. Sigma tadi, okay. So yang ini kita nak form pi. Okay, let's say ni py lah. Py. Okay, and one more. Kita nak buat overlapping ni. Ni overlap dengan ni. So yang ni kita nak form pi juga. Okay, so let's say this is pz. Alright, so now we want to draw the overlapping. Alright, so we draw px. Bila kita lukis, pastikan dia lurus lah. Jadi awak kena buat sama-sama dengan saya. Tengok saya tak dapat Dia kena lurus je ni, tak boleh bekok. Right, so this one is px for nitrogen. Okay, overlap. Alright, next, the overlapping area, you have to draw spin up, spin down, and then kena lukis, kena label sigma. So this one is px. Okay, next, we want to draw for the p. Saya kalau nak mudah, saya lebih prefer yang lukis pz dulu lah. Senang sikit nak lukis py. Okay, sebab dia dekat dia mesti menegak sini. So dia mesti menegak lah macam ni. Okay, mesti lurus lah Kalau bengkok tu salah Okay, right, and then you have to draw spin up, spin down. Sebab dia tak nampak pun dia overlap kan. Jadi kena lukis ni macam jambatan ni. And then label pi. Alright, next, lastly kita nak lukis yang py. Okay, right, py tu sebenarnya boleh lukis sini atau sini, tak kisah. So saya pilih yang sini. So pastikan bila kita lukis py tu, dia tak masuk dalam kawasan yang lain lah. Tak masuk dalam kawasan px, tak masuk dalam kawasan pz sini. So kena practice lah So tak boleh lukis gemuk sangat pun tak boleh kan. Kena lebih kurus. Okay, sini. Sekejap. Kita masuk tak sini Ni label. This one is pi. Okay, and lastly baru kita label dia punya atom lah. So yang ni tadi N. This one is N. This one is apa? O. Okay, lepas tu sebab dia ion kan. Ion, so you have to draw square bracket. And the charge outside the bracket positive. Okay, boleh? Okay, so ada lagi satu saya tertinggal. Ini sepatutnya dalam dia kena spin up, spin down. Okay, selesai. Alright, so let's see kalau soalan tanya is about explanation, macam mana kita nak explain. Right, for example, you can write like this. Right, so what should we do first, Adriana?
Okay, very structure.
Yes, you have to start with the structure. However, as you can see, carbon is still not octet yet, so you have to draw triple bond. Ni. Okay, so maksudnya the new Lewis structure would become triple bond N. Macam ni eh. So meaning that each terminal, each atom have lone pair. So and then don't forget to write the charge, negative charge. Now we want to identify negative charge ni ada kat mana? Dekat carbon ke dekat nitrogen? So kena kira lah formal charge dia. Alright, for the next step, kita buat dia punya electronic configuration. Okay, alright, so remember, so for the overlapping, it just involve for the valence electron. However, you already calculate just now, okay, for the carbon is not neutral. So now kita kira negatif 1 kan. So therefore, you all kena tambah lah. Okay, add 1 electron. Since it is C minus kan. C minus. So dah habis tu kita akan lukis orbital diagram. Diagram start with carbon. So carbon tadi asal dia ada 4. Tengok balik. Dah ada 1, 2, 3, 4 right? So however because this is negative charge, so now become 5. So kita akan add dekat P lah, 2P. So because of that you have to write here minus. Okay. Then this is 1, 2, 2S. And then the other 3 is located in 2P. Okay, 1, 2, 3, all single. As for the nitrogen, we have 2S. Okay, and then the other 3 is located in 2P. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Right, so now we move back to the V structure. So we have triple bond consists of pi, 2 pi, and then we have 1 sigma, the sigma bond. Alright, so now tadi saya lupa nak explain. Right, so these two. Okay, right, so these two paired electron located into S. Actually, this one is referring to the lone pair. Okay, so you can see that both atoms have lone pair. So this one is for the lone pair. Lone pair electron. This one also for the lone pair electron. Okay, as for the first overlapping, so it will form sigma. Okay, second involve pi, and the third is pi also. Okay, right, so kat sini this is sigma, okay, this is pi, and this is 4 pi. Boleh? Alright, so now we try to draw the orbital overlap. Okay, orbital overlap. So start with px. Px means to form the sigma. This one is for py. This one pz. Okay. Alright, so kita start Start dengan saya lukis ni lah. Okay, so remember bila lukis tu dia mestilah apa macam lurus lah. Okay, right, and then remember to draw the electron, spin up, spin down, and level sigma. Okay, and then nak bagi mudah, eloklah kita lukis untuk yang PZ sebab senang nak lukis untuk PY ni kan. Okay, so pastikan dia selari lah ya. Dumbbell tu selari. Okay, tak sama besar, tak apalah. Okay, so and then you have to draw like this to show overlapping. Pi. Okay, arrow down. Arrow up, arrow down. Okay, dah settle dah untuk yang Z. So now, you boleh lukis untuk PY. Okay, pastikan dia tak masuk kawasan PX dengan PZ. Macam ni contoh. Dan dia, kalau nak lukis tu, dia kena kurus lah. Kalau lukis besar-besar, dia makan space. Spin up, spin down. Okay, selesai. Alright, next. Don't forget to label the atom carbon. And this one is nitrogen. Because this is ion, jadi kena lukis the square bracket. And the negative charge outside. Okay. Alright, so now for the explanation. Contoh explanation. So you can write like this.